Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today we will discuss about what are inhalers. An inhaler is a device that gets medicine directly into a person's lungs. The medicine is a mist or spray that the person breathes in. Unlike a pill or liquid that is swallowed, an inhaler gets medicine right to the lungs. This helps people with asthma because the medicine works quickly to open up narrowed airways. Now let's see what are the main types of inhaler devices. They are metered dose inhalers and dry powder inhalers. Now let's see about dry powder inhalers. A dry powder inhaler is a device that delivers medication to the lungs in the form of a dry powder. Dry powder inhalers are commonly used to treat respiratory diseases such as asthma, bronchitis, emphysema, and COPD. These dry powder inhalers have also been used in the treatment of diabetes mellitus. The examples for dry powder inhalers are Turbuhaler, Accuhaler, Handyhaler, Ellipta inhaler, Breezehaler. Now coming to the metered dose inhalers. Metered dose inhalers are delivered directly to the lungs via inhalation. The inhalers consist of a small aerosol canister with or without a counter. There are several types of metered dose inhaler that deliver a variety of medications to effectively treat many respiratory diseases, including asthma, COPD, that is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, emphysema, and chronic bronchitis. Metered dose inhaler can be used alone, but it is highly recommended that you use a spacer or holding chamber attached to the inhaler because it helps you to get more medicine into your lungs. Several different types of combinations of medicines are available as metered dose inhalers. Now let's see what are the different types of metered dose inhalers. The metered dose inhalers are divided into inhaled corticosteroids and bronchodilators. Inhalers with corticosteroids control respiratory disease by suppressing overactive immune response in the lungs, which can as a side effect cause inflammation of lungs. This lung inflammation constricts airways and irritates the lungs, leading to spasms in the smooth muscles lining of the lungs. Metered dose inhalers are available in various brand names such as Flovent, Asthmacot, Beclovent, and Vanseril. You should not discontinue the use of corticosteroids without your doctor's permission, as a steroid dependency can develop, resulting in withdrawal from a sudden discontinuation. Now let's see about the second type of metered dose inhalers, that are bronchodilators. The metered dose bronchodilators relax the smooth muscles of the lung airways, preventing spasms that restrict or cut off the air supply. There are two types of bronchodilators available, long-acting and short-acting. The examples of long-acting bronchodilators are Cerovent, that is Sol-Metrol, and Foradil, that is Formoterol, are long-acting bronchodilators taken twice a day and are used to prevent acute bronchospasm. Now, coming to the short-acting bronchodilators, they are used to treat acute bronchospasm and are often called rescue inhalers. They are available in different brand names as Ventolin, Proventil, Maxair, Zopinex, Allupent. There is another type of inhalers, that are combination inhalers. Corticosteroids and long-acting bronchodilators are also available in combinations for ease of use and efficacy. There is evidence that use of long-acting bronchodilators without an inhaled corticosteroids increases the risk of death during an asthma attack, which makes combination metered dose inhaler medications more popular. Now let's see some of the examples combining both a steroid and bronchodilator in a metered dose inhaler. They are Advair and Symbicort. Because of the corticosteroid component, these inhalers should not be discontinued suddenly without your physician's advice. That's all for today, my dear friends. That is all about different types of inhalers. And now, don't forget to comment, share, like and subscribe my channel, and please press the bell icon so that you can get all my new video notifications. Allah Hafiz.